never a dull moment. Actually, we have lots of dull moments, but apparently not this morning.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder.
Hey, good morning. I'm psyched. There's moose in the snow and I don't have to walk very far. There's a guy I call Elkhorn. There's another big bull. There's a million elk out there. There's a couple more moose over here. Ooh, big bull over there. I'm gonna have to make a decision which bull to go try and photograph. Geez, there's more down there. I'm extra psyched because I've been walking like a mile each direction to get to the moose, hiking out through the sagebrush, which is a pain. And I came out, I haven't had a chance to vlog any moose yet, so I came out to vlog some moose this morning, thinking I'd have to walk like a mile through the snow and sagebrush, but I don't have to, so I'm super psyched. So I'm gonna get out there and start trying to make some photos. I'm gonna bring the 400-2.8. I'm not gonna go wide angle because the mountains are socked in. There's a couple of moose out there. So since the mountains are socked in, I'm not gonna have that opportunity for the wide angle moose in front of the Teton shot. So I wish it was actually snowing because that would be a lot better. But I'm gonna go try and make some photos out here, see what the moose are gonna do, if anything. Maybe just standing around. So let's get going. Let's do it. Got to get my stuff together. I'm going to go with the 400-2.8 with the Z9 on a monopod because that's easier to maneuver in the sagebrush. And that's it. I'm going to bring the GoPro so I can vlog. I'm going to bring hand warmers, you know, these little things. You can get these on Amazon. Link in the description. They're awesome. Little battery, rechargeable battery-powered hand warmers. Because my hands are just always cold. Even before I got old, that was the case. All right, go see what we can find out here. Go back there and get my stuff. we go. So it's still pretty dark here. I'm going to go ISO 1600. Nice looking bull. He's taking a pee right now. That guy right there. But they give a nice pose while they're peeing. So anyway, it's still pretty dark out. A lot of white between the snow and the white sky. But so I'm going ISO 1600. 400 millimeters f2.8. I'm at +1 on exposure compensation, and that seems to be about right. It's given me 500th of a second, so that's plenty out here with this moose not moving very much. I'm just kind of gonna wait for some moments for him to lift his head and pose, because mostly he's just grazing out here. That's what the moose do most of the time. And then we got to wait for little moments when they lift their head, give us a pose, interact with some of the other moose. I don't know that this one's going to interact much. There's a cow about 50 yards to the left that maybe he's wooing. We'll see, but I'm gonna watch him for a minute, get a couple nice poses, and then maybe check out some of the other bulls. This is one of our big, giant stud bulls out here. He looks great. Oh, of course, there he gave me a little pose, but I'm shooting a little video. Nothing wrong with that. His head's up, moving through the sage. All right, I'm gonna switch to stills, shoot a couple stills. Quick note, I've gotten as low as I can here without being stuck in the sage, so that when he lifts his head and poses, his antlers are going to be up into the plain white sky, which will look really nice because they're going to really stand out against just a pure white, like, studio background. So I'm looking for that kind of a situation. And if he cooperates, it should look pretty nice. There he goes. Nice. Did you hear that little clunk? That was the teleconverter engaging. On this Nikon lens, it's awesome. Totally underrated feature is the ability to engage and disengage the teleconverter with just a flick of the finger. So I shot that at 400 millimeters. I could fit his whole body in the frame, and then hit the teleconverter at 560 millimeters, and then it's like just a head and torso shot, which is really, really nice to have that kind of quick access. That was nice. I got to move though. There's a big giant bush right there in front of him that's going to kind of block my shot, so I'm going to move to get away from that bush. All right, my man is getting a little too close, so I got to back up. Park Service rules out here, you got to stay 25 yards from the wildlife. So I'm going to back away, back out to like 35 or yeah, something like that out here. This is really cool out here. Not only do I have moose, but I have elk. There's like a huge herd of elk out in the field, maybe a half a mile away from me. I can hear bugling, and it's December. So that moose, he's eating a plant called bitterbrush out here. He's not actually eating the sagebrush. There's another plant out here that's called bitterbrush, and that's what they're eating. They don't actually eat the sage. It doesn't look very delicious, but it must be pretty good. Okay, I got a situation over here. The moose, the big dude, is awesome. But let me show you what's going on here. So this is the dude I've been photographing. There's a cow, and now I got 2 more cows and a smaller bull coming in. So maybe we'll get some interesting interaction among these moose. And I'm only like 50 yards from my car. It's my lucky day. So anyway, I'm gonna be, oh, you know what? This other moose that I thought was a cow, check this out, is not a cow. There's a little bit of video of the moose that I thought was a cow. And look at that. Ooh, there's a little fight going on. Hang on. I don't want to miss this. That's Hoback. That's Hoback, our big stud King of the Tetons bull, but he lost his antlers. All right, I gotta move. Hoback lost his antlers. I gotta move. I still gotta move. Hoback might be coming to lick my car. Hoback's coming, hang on. I don't know what's about to go down, but... Whoops. Look at Hoback. He's totally losing it. No. So here comes Hoback. I think he's going to try and lick my car, which I don't want. Hey, no. Anyway, that was interesting. That's Hoback. He lost his antlers day before yesterday in the middle of the night. He looks a little feisty. Anyway, he wanted to lick my car. Luckily, the horn scared him away. But now here comes the rest of the crew. Let's see what they're all gonna do. So this is the big guy that I was photographing. Anyway, he's really impressive. All right. Everything seems good now. But I'm going to wait for them to move away from the car a little bit, and then I'll get back out and do some photographying. This little tiny young bull seems to want to play. And now the third one really seems to want to get in on some action. Okay, I think they're far enough away. They're actually going far from the car now, so I'm gonna have to go hike through the snow a little bit, but never a dull moment. Actually, we have lots of dull moments, but apparently not this morning. All right, quick update. Things settled down. The moose are grazing. But now I've got 3 big bulls within range and a couple of small bulls. Hoback ran off. He's super feisty this morning. I think since he lost his antlers, he probably feels young again, not carrying around all that heavy weight on his head. So anyway, I'm just waiting for little poses here and there. They're mostly just grazing, as moose this time of year do. It's a lot of just waiting around for a nice pose or some interaction to happen. And it's not bad. It's actually kind of nice. I can see like 1,000 elk out there. I can hear them bugling. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 10 moose within 150 yards of me, which is super cool. And I'm all alone, which is even cooler and doesn't happen very often. So extra nice out today. The photography is so far mediocre, but the experience is stellar. That is where moose spent the night last night. Moose bed. I'm just relocating to kind of get in front so I'm not getting butt shots, hopefully. Sweet. All right. See what happens out there. So I got a nice bull here, kind of on a little bit of an incline. So I'm below him and I'm kneeling down. But so I can see all 4 of his legs. And if he were to lift his head, it would be up looking real majestic and powerful. So there's a lot of grazing going on, but that's what I'm hoping for here. While I've got the terrain to get me lower, that's what I'm going to work with. See if I can get a nice, powerful, strong pose out of this bull. Well, it didn't work out. He moved. And now he's got a bunch of other moose behind him that are photobombing him. So, got to wait for him to move again. Oh, here he goes. All right. I had to shoot that with one hand because one hand was holding the GoPro, but that moose gave me exactly what I was after there, which was a nice heads up pose while he's up a little above me due to the terrain. So that was real nice. This is a moose we call Elkhorn, or I call him Elkhorn at least, because one of his antlers looks just like an elk antler and the other one looks a lot like an elk antler. So he's kind of unique. He's pretty cool. He's been feisty out here this early winter, fighting with some of the other bulls. I like him. Okay, I'm gonna get back to shooting here because he is coming in. Whoa. Whoops. Oh, as I'm moving through. What is that? Another moose bed. Anyway, I moved out of the way here of Elkhorn. He's headed off, I think, to meet with these moose. But I'm gonna now try and get some kind of profile shots, if he lets me. Ooh, God, this snow is starting to fall. It's just gorgeous. Oh, well, that was awesome. I think I'm going to call it a morning. There's Mr. Elkhorn. He gave me some real nice stuff this morning. The other big bull, he gave me some great stuff. They're starting to bed down a little bit, so I'm going to call it good this morning, but it was about perfect. Had some nice snow, great subjects. No stress of big crowds of people, etc. So really awesome morning. Hope you enjoyed the footage and the photos. God, it's tough to leave when there's this much stuff going on, but I have to leave. I have stuff to do. So I got to get back to town, but and they should all be bedding down soon enough. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And what else? Do I need to plug anything? Not really. I'm going to be traveling a lot this winter, so join my email list if you would. And then I can keep you up to date with things that I'm offering when I'm announcing new workshops. Just little stuff here and there. not too much bombardment of spam. But that's it. Hope you have a great day. I've had a great day so far, and it's just getting going. So I'll see you next time. Get out there and make some photos, even if it's snowy, especially if it's snowy. Have a good one. Back to the car after a magical morning.